Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with the summer transfer move to Arsenal. Talking of the summer, how beautiful is this? We're at the hotel, we're up on the 7th floor. They've got like there's a swimming pool over there, and this is like a little area where you can eat and drink. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful view of the city, apart from this person being messing up the view. Right. But listen, looking forward to the game today. Don't forget the show today brought to you by Unibet. If you want to read my article that I wrote about Nicolas Pepe, have a look in the description. You read that yet?
I can't read.
You can't read? Yeah, I forgot you can't read. Yeah. But there's pictures as well for you, yeah? If you want to see the pictures, there's pictures.
Like
Yeah,
a comic.
I'm doing it like in comic form. All right, but no, there's a great article in the description. Click onto that link and you can read about my views on Nicolas Pepe, Dani Ceballos as well. And looking forward to the game tonight. Arsenal taking on Barcelona. That's why we're here. And it should be a great game. I was just going through the Barcelona squad for the game, and it is really, really strong. Literally the strongest possible squad they could put out. Messi's in there. Suarez is in there. Ousmane Dembele's in there. Umtiti's in there. Coutinho's in there. Now, of course, you know, it's been the big discussion point, especially on yesterday's show. I spoke about this big rumour that's been going around that Arsenal are interested in signing Philippe Coutinho. There's been lots and lots of papers going with this story. I said yesterday that I just can't see it. For me, you know, the loan deal would be around about £24 million for the season, for one season. You could go and buy a player for that. And also, where does he fit in? We were discussing this, weren't we, on the plane? Where would Philippe Coutinho fit into Arsenal's team? They've got Ozil, they've got Mkhitaryan, Dani Ceballos there now, you've got Iwobi, as well as Nicolas Pepe you've bought. If you used to play him out on the left, what happens to Aubameyang? I mean, basically, maybe if this rumour had come around about before we got Ceballos, maybe I might have seen some sort of legs in it and that, but coming now, I just can't see how Arsenal could be moving in for Philippe Coutinho, and it's a rumour that I just can't see is going to happen. And reading some publications over here, they're saying that basically Arsenal have denied this. So it looks like it's one of those rumours that's just been manufactured, put together because it sounds great because we're about to play Barcelona. And that is the way I viewed it yesterday, and that's the way I'm still viewing it today. Although, with the business that we've done, who knows? Who knows? But I really don't think this one is going to happen, so I wouldn't get too excited about it. However, could we be leaving today with Umtiti?
Could be. Could be. Have you seen the little story so far with the pre-season?
What's that?
Played Madrid. Came back with Ceballos. Played, how do you pronounce their name?
Angers. Came back with Pepe.
Pepe.
All right, okay. I hear that. So, yeah, that's true. Played Madrid, came back with Ceballos. Came Angers, came back with Nicolas Pepe, even though he played for them years ago. But I see the logic in that. Playing Barcelona, we leave him with Umtiti. Makes sense, don't it? If only it was as easy as that. But
maybe
listen.
we can leave them Mustafi.
Leave them Mustafi in exchange, yeah. And maybe we'll get the key to this hotel for a year, you know what I mean? But it's not going to work like that. But listen, what about Umtiti? He has been named in their squad. He has already said on many occasions that he doesn't want to leave Barcelona. Why would you want to leave? Look at this, right? And you're playing for a massive club like Barcelona. But he's already said many a times that he doesn't want to leave Barcelona. But Arsenal need a centre-back. And there has been a lot of talk that Arsenal might try and move for Umtiti. Again, probably a little bit more likely than, say, you know, pulling off the Coutinho one. But again, not one that I can see happening, if I'm being honest. But who knows? Who knows? We're playing Barcelona today. It's going to be really interesting to see. Will Umtiti start? Will there be any talk or any rumours of Umtiti after the game? It's going to be really interesting to find out. Kieran Tierney. Now, this one was a deal that, as I've been saying, is looking like it's been getting close, but now it's looking like a real worry. News coming out yesterday that Kieran Tierney could be out for up to 8 weeks, for up to 2 months. We know that he's had this injury, which is basically it's like a double hernia operation that he's had to have, and it looks like he's not really fully recovered from it, and could be out for another 2 months. Now, that would really be decision time for Arsenal. Do they go in and try and get this deal done now for around about £25 million, or do they leave it and try and maybe move to another target, or do they maybe even say to themselves, let's wait until January because, you know, he's hardly going to figure until around about then anyway. The risk of doing that is Celtic might want to hang on to him till the end of the season. Somebody else might want to come in and buy him. It's a risk. So it's really is decision time for Arsenal on this whole Kieran Tierney deal. Again, we know that Arsenal need a left back. We know that Arsenal need a centre back. But it's a real, with that news coming out, I mean, again, we're not certain that that is fact. We are certain of the fact that he's injured at the moment, but we're not certain that that is fact, that, you know, he will be out for 2 months. But certainly that's the rumour going around, and that wouldn't be good news for Arsenal in their hope of getting this Kieran Tierney deal done. Just before I go, let me get into a couple of your comments. Trusted laptops there. By the way, I've got a nice little orange juice as well, freshly squeezed. That is good. Right. Some of your comments. What are you laughing about? Right, some of the comments, right. Starting off with this one here from Skids. He says, we might as well be linked to Messi now and not any centre-back. I like that one. Might as well be linked to Messi and not any centre-backs. He's got a point there. You know, we're getting linked to all of these forward players, which is brilliant. I love it. I love the fact that we've been linked with players like Coutinho and that. But we got a big problem at centre-back. And at the moment, we've got 2 centre-backs that are going to be on their way out, by the looks of it. We want to get rid of Mustafi, everybody knows that. And Koscielny looks like he's definitely going to go before the end of the window. I know Rob Holding was back in training yesterday, and that was great to see, but he's still quite a way off being back in the first team. Who's going to play at centre-back? We need to get a centre-back in. I think cut out all these rumours linking us to all these forward players, and let's go all out, like DT was even saying, like a Upamecano or somebody like that. But let's go all out to try and get a centre-back. That is what we need right now. Jeff Parker says, FFS, if this is true, why talk to Barcelona about Coutinho when Umtiti is right there and we need a centre-back? And that's exactly what I'm saying. Centre-back needs to be the priority. Defenders needs to be the priority. I'm sure you've all seen that meme that's out there at the moment that shows a Ferrari as the front of Arsenal, and it shows the defence is the back end of a car, and it's all battered and broken up. We need to sort this defence out. Aceman07 says, do a swap deal with Ozil. Your boy? Do a swap deal with Ozil. Makes sense for both parties. Barca get a proven playmaker, already tried and tested in Spain. And Arsenal get a Premier League proven goal scorer that is better in the Premier League than Ozil. What about that?
One of the most ridiculous ideas I've ever heard of in my life.
If there was a possibility of a swap deal, Ozil for Coutinho, would you do that?
There would never be a possibility.
No, let's just say hypothetically that could happen. What would you say to that? Would you swap Ozil for Coutinho in a deal?
Probably.
You see how hard that was for him to say? Listen, immediately I would do that. What are you talking about? Probably. Immediately I would swap Coutinho. And Coutinho would get Coutinho as well would get you way more goals from midfield as well.
The only thing I will say to that is, if you want to get rid of Ozil, you better just watch out for Kolasinac. Because he won't let it happen.
Kolasinac won't let it happen. All right. I'll go with this one as a fine one. JT says, even if this isn't true, which as I was just saying earlier, I don't think it is true, the very fact that we're linked with Coutinho has shown that Pepe has done what Pepe has done for our reputation for this great club. Yeah. From Fraser to Coutinho in a week. That is a great point. That's so true, isn't it? If you would have said this Coutinho link, say, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, absolutely everybody would have laughed at you, wouldn't they? They would have laughed you off the park. But now the fact that we've got this Nicolas Pepe deal done, and the way we did it and the way we pulled it off, trumping a lot of different clubs, you know, all of a sudden, no one's really, Coutinho to Arsenal, nobody's really saying, oh boy, don't be stupid Arsenal, and starting laughing and things like that. They're actually taking it serious. And he makes a fantastic point. What that transfer has done for the reputation. Also, what that transfer may do if they do try and move in for one of these centre-backs we're talking about that may be hard to dislodge. The fact that they've seen Pepe come to the club and the excitement now around Arsenal, the excitement around that attack, any player being linked to Arsenal might want to be part of that now. Even though we haven't got Champions League football, they might want to be part of that. So I think that's a great point that he makes there. And who knows, the signing of Pepe might help us to get even better signings in that defensive area. So great point made there by JT. Might be the catalyst. You know. Catalyst for change.
Yeah. They called it before, catalyst for. Yeah. But you know what? Can I just say one thing? Is I'm not in comparing the players or anything, but the last time I remember a signing having such an effect for the future was when we signed Dennis Bergkamp.
Yeah.
And it led to...
That's right, because remember we signed Bergkamp, and the signing of Bergkamp sort of took us, it was like another level signing.
Yeah.
And then after that, some top signings came in after that. So
people wanted to come to Arsenal.
They wanted to come, and this Pepe thing might really help it. So that's great, that's fantastic. Thanks for watching the show today. We will be back tomorrow.